So, Green Mouse has been kind enough to send us a couple pair of scissors from Japan to review, so let's check it out. Alright, so we've got 3 pair of scissors here. We're probably just going to review every pair individually, one at a time, because we have to cut one model at a time. So first up, we've got the RPG 680, and this is the 6.8 inch. Let's check it out. Look at that. Alright, let's see how amazing these really are. This is my model today, Lexi. Hi! So we're going to be chopping everything off. Are you ready?
Yes.
Fuck,
yes.
Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. So usually, if you do one big chop, if the scissors is sharp enough, it could just slide through in one go. So let's see if that actually works. So let's come a bit closer. Come a bit closer. Okay, ready? Whoa.
Oh my god.
Oh, look at that. Boom, gone.
Oh my god.
One swift cut. Look at that. Insane. Look at that. Whew. Clean. Man, these are pretty amazing. Yeah. Pretty amazing. Look at that. Whew. Alright, so after giving these a go, these are a pretty amazing pair of scissors. So usually for a longer pair of scissors, I usually use it for short haircuts, like men's cuts or anything that requires a little bit more weight in the cut. When you cut into them, they actually have a bit of weight into that chomp. So when we're doing men's cuts, we usually prefer to have something that's a bit longer like that, only because we really need to have a bit of weight when we're doing scissors over combs. It's really well balanced pair of scissors where there's just the correct amount of weight around the front and the back. So when you're actually holding it on the top there, it just feels really well balanced. So when I'm cutting into the hair, it just gives it a good balance to that weight, that chomp feeling. And because these are so sharp, they glide into the hair like butter. Sometimes I don't always prefer to not be able to feel what I'm cutting, but these pair is pretty phenomenal what we're dealing with. And the beautiful thing is look at how thin this pair of scissors is. Look at how thin that profile is. It just makes it so much easier to hold into your hands and just sort of keep your scissors before you're going to be cutting it. So sometimes when we keep it on the back of our hands here, it just makes it a lot more easier to hold. Look at that. It just feels really comfortable. The only thing that I don't entirely like about it is I usually prefer the tip of it to be a little bit more pointier, but that's only because I do a lot of precision cutting. So I usually do prefer a little bit more pointy on the tip. So when I'm doing my mini notches, I just prefer that the point to be a little bit more sharper. But in general, like these are pretty versatile pair of scissors. Overall, I give this a 4.5 stars out of 5. So very highly rated, but it's just a personal touch that I prefer the tips a little bit more pointier, but this is a very solid pair of Japanese made scissors. So there we have it, the RPG 680 by Green Mouse.